Hi, welcome. It's Carole Muluki. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today it's gonna be a bit different, but I'm gonna talk about some of my thoughts on the book of the psychology of money. If you watched my previous video, it is one of my favorite and current book reads that I really loved, and it brought so much into perspective on the aspect of money. Because first of all, I have a background in finance. I have studied finance professionally, and most of the time there's always rules, certain stone laws and principles which do help. Yes, you've heard about the 80-20 rule, the 50-30-20 rule. There are all these like rules that come about, 70-30 rule. Whichever rule you have learnt about, it's always like a thumbs up rule that this is what will be ideal for you and this is what will help you navigate. Now, such rules are there to help you be disciplined, like help you be consistent, help you be able to either save, invest, multiply your money in the way that everyone wants to multiply, or so that you can become rich or wealthy, also that you can have stability, you can have a sense of security, whichever your aim or your purpose cause is for you to do all these rule of thumbs. But one aspect that the psychology of money talks about is like the attitudes and emotions that are attached to money. So let's say that you go and make an investment here, and you put in, like, let's say half of what you had saved. So let's say you earn 40,000, whichever unit of currency you use. So you earn 40,000 and you put let's say like 20,000 in this investment, and you say, yeah, I'm gonna buy some stocks or I'm gonna buy some shares, and the stock collapses and you lose money instead of gaining more money. And with this, everyone says, okay, go back in there. You lose some, you gain some. You have to like build in that muscle. But at the same time, you have to realize that yes, I lost some money and it does drain me, and it is disappointing, and it is so dreading that I don't even know I have the will again to invest. I don't have the will again to save. If it's just going to go down the drain, and thoughts will come up like, I wish I would have just used that money. I would have spent it on a vacation, or I would have bought some shoes, done some shopping here and there, like something tangible that I can feel and see, instead of it just going down the drain. So with this, the fact that you are aware of your emotional attachment to money, then it's easy for you to navigate. It's easy for you to know that yes, I may be disappointed if this does not come to work how I want it to be, that there is going to be sadness, there is going to be disappointment. But does that not negates the fact that investment is good? Maybe you can I just had a mind block. Maybe you can spread out your investments, and maybe have like a pool of savings or like a pool of investments where you invest here, there, like you diverse your portfolio. That is the finance word, but I wanted to like tone it down. So like maybe you can put in that 20,000, 5,000 over here, 5,000 over here, 5,000 over there, so that if one just dips, you have the security of the others working out or the others going in, and knowing the emotions that are going to come into play, the attachments, the emotional attachments that comes with money, as small as you going and buying coffee. And necessarily it's not just that you want coffee from down the street, because you can make coffee at home, but it's just that sense of either you want to feel cool, or you just want to know that you have the willingness and ability to buy coffee, even though you don't need to buy coffee down the street. You can just make it at home. I think being aware of your emotions and knowing that yes, there is an emotional attachment to money will help you navigate even your decisions, and how you move forward, and how you are willing to make wise decisions on, like, okay, my money will go here, my money will go here. Maybe this is not the time to maybe invest, maybe this is the time to save. So decisions become more clearer when you accept the emotional attachment that comes into play. And with that, I'll just tell you, just go read that book. This is just my 2 cents perspective that I have drawn from it. Granted, everyone who reads it has, you know, different ways of thinking, a different perspective that comes into play. So this is just my personal aspect. And a disclaimer, this is not like set in stone, the truth. So you just do your own due diligence on where you want to invest, where you want to save, and all these matters. And yeah, thank you so much for reaching to the end of the video. As short as it was, I hope it helped you making wise decisions about your money, or understanding how money works in your dynamic. And yeah, bye.